What's up everyone, welcome to Kai's channel. With the new EVA 2020 version coming out in less than a month, we will be reviewing the original metal build EVA Unit 1 today. So you can refer to this when I review the new version when it is out. Yes, this has been out for a year or so now, however I only got this recently due to the distributor here in my country hogging up all the stocks and not having enough to go around, thus jacking up the price. So without wasting any more time, let us get started. To begin, let us take a look of the accessories right out of the box. As you can see here, more than half of it are for the base stand. You can see the bottom piece of the base stand right here in the center, as well as these pole-like shape objects that you can put onto the base to create something different than your regular metal build base stand, which we'll get into later. As for the left side, right here, you got the shoulder piece right here, different hand pieces that you can put onto, the swords in the center, the guns, the armor piece right here, as well as a head option piece that you can change into right here. As for the bottom right here, you got these other pieces that is you can put onto the EVA for you to equip the weapons. To start off, the paint looks amazing. It is very accurate to the anime as how I have imagined it, and I couldn't ask for more. Not only that, but the decal that they put in there is very subtle, making it blends very well, creating a very unique look yet keeping the overall anime look that we know of. The mouthpiece can be opened up like it is in Berserker mode like we see in the anime. Not only that, but I do suggest you to refer to the manual instruction because within the throat section there's actually this red piece that is blocking the mouth from opening up all the way as well as preventing the head to move freely. So be sure to refer to the instruction to remove that part so that you can actually move around very smoothly. As for the shoulder piece, as you can see here, it's actually two different pieces, very different from any other EVA 01 unit that we see in other products elsewhere, where it is one single piece. Since it's two different pieces, whenever you move its arm all the way up, the shoulder part section that's connected to the arm will move with it. So making it looks really weird when you move the arms too high, it would combine the two, making it looks really weird. Not only that, but since this is a redesign for the metal build, you don't get to see the gimmick that we see in the anime and other products where it opens up to throw out the progressive knife that we see in the anime. So that's a shame on that part. As for the side of the arms, you can see that it is written as Project EVA, whereas compared to the anime version, it says Test Type. I'm not sure the reason why they changed the wording for this. As for the chest piece, you can see that there's the Nerf logo, as well as underneath that, there's the Evangelion words written on it. Unfortunately, the back where the entry plug opens isn't available on the metal build. So there's no such gimmicks as to opening up the back for the entry plug to show. As for the torso, you can see those black pieces on the side. You can actually remove some of those so that you can have the Unit 01 to move at a much agile angle. For the thigh, you can see there's this part right here that you can open up and you can actually equip one of the accessory pieces for you to hold the weapons such as the knife as well as the swords and also guns that came with. So here are the weapons that the Unit 01 has in this package. Starting from the top, you have it's the progressive knife, the iconic progressive knife, the handgun and its magazine, the pallet rifle and its magazine, long barrel part, grenade part, the gun blade part. As for on the left, here you have the long one is the Magoloku Exterminate Sword, which is a mouthful if you ask me. And here in the shorter one, it's the counter sword. So let's go through them one by one. Starting with the guns, you have the usual pallet rifle. This pellet rifle is the one that you often see in the anime that the EVA has been using throughout the series. But this time, it is redesigned by Metal Build. You can see that the rifle has the magazine that is detachable and you can put it on, as well as there's also these 3 parts that you can put onto it to become something different. For example, you have the long barrel part that you can put in front of the pellet rifle to make it into a long rifle. As for the grenade parts, you can put it on in the front to become the grenade rifle. As for the last piece, the gun blade, you can put the blade in front of the rifle so that you can have it in closer combat. Now the gun blade part can also be used as a normal knife for the 01 unit. As for the handgun, you have the magazine that's also detachable. It can also cock like a real gun, and inside it's super detailed. Next we have is the progressive knife. Now this progressive knife is the famous knife that we see often in the series by the 01 unit coming out of its shoulders. As for this one, it's obviously redesigned, so it definitely looks a lot different compared to the one we've seen in the anime. Since this metal build, the shoulder does not have the gimmick that we see in the anime where it can store the progressive knife, that's why you see in here it comes with a scale board for you to put the knife inside and equip it onto the side of the shoulder. Coming up next we have are the 2 swords we see right here. Now these 2 swords you see a lot in the concept art and have never made it into the actual anime itself, at least so far. Now the Magoroku Exterminate sword is a concept art that you might have seen somewhere on the internet. Now if I post it like this, you might recognize it from a picture similar to the one right here. As for the shoulder one, this is the counter sword. Similar to the Exterminator sword, it is also from a concept art and has never made it into the anime. Both of these swords has its own scale board for you to store it inside and then equip it onto the 01 unit. Other accessories are the thigh armor. This is for equipping all the weapons such as the scout board for the swords as well as the guns as well. The leg and ankle armor. For some reason, these parts only came with the leg and also the ankle only. I was expecting some kind of armor parts as well for other parts of the body such as the hand or the chest to give it a full armor looking instead of just the leg, which kind of throws it off a bit. And as for the last piece of the accessories, it is a head part with a goggles on it. This head part, to be honest, looks quite weird. However, I do understand what they're trying to achieve by giving it a cyber-looking visor so that it would look somewhat like a futuristic look to it. However, I think it just didn't work well in my opinion because it covers the eyes, which is really iconic to the EVA 01 unit. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys agree? Last but not least is the base. The base can be displayed like any other metal build stand, but that's not all. It can be put together into a hanger similar to what we see in the anime. I think this is absolutely incredible that I can display it as a hanger with the power plug at the back with its umbilical cord. It might look a bit dull for some people by just standing there in the hanger, but I definitely love to display it like this. This metal build is definitely a must-have for anyone who likes the EVA series. The look is terrific, tons of weapons to play with, and also the hanger stands, that's no doubt a masterpiece. Before we close off, there's actually one more thing I wish to go through, which is a custom head part piece that I purchased for the 01 unit. And here it is. Does it look any better? Which one do you like better? Do you like the original one or the new custom parts? Let me know in the comments below. And that's it for today's review. I hope you guys enjoyed it and find it useful. If you like my video, be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I will also be reviewing the Unit 02 in my next video, as well as the EVA 2020, so don't forget to check it out when it is out. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.